have shit for f***ing poor people. Who buys our shit?
Yo, what
So
the
healthy.
Oh, audience, if you think that anybody in corporate America actually gives a fuck about you, you might want to think twice. The only thing that these companies actually give a fuck about is the profits that they make. Boy, do we have a spicy one for today. Alright, people, what's up? The Campbell Soup vice president has actually ruined his life. Now, audience, the subject of today's video may be obscure, but honestly, it is something very important to you. Campbell Soup, you know that dog shit that your mother prepares for you every night before bed. You know that dog shit that your parents make you whenever you're sick and they think that it's gonna make you feel better. Yeah, that company. Well, a Campbell Soup executive, Martin Bally, was secretly being recorded during a private meeting making insulting comments about the company's own products. And the craziest part about that recording is the fact that he said that Campbell's food is shit and for fucking poor people. He was also outing the company's ingredients, saying that the chicken in the soup was from a fucking 3D printer and that it was also bioengineered meat. And the executive went a step further and started making racist remarks about fucking Indian people. And then after they fired the executive, Campbell's came out and was trying to deny every single claim that was made about them. Guys, I am not joking. Just look at what the news has to say.
So tonight, new and intense scrutiny for a top exec at Campbell's Soup who's accused of saying some pretty wild stuff, like that the meat in the soup is bioengineered from a 3D printer.
You really have to appreciate that this lady is doing bunny ears for Campbell's Soup so that she doesn't get f***ing fired. I don't even need the Campbell's executive to tell me that that shit is bioengineered 3D printed dog shit. Seriously, guys, look at that f***ing shit. You really think that is appetizing at all?
And allegedly going on an offensive and in some case racist rant. It's all because a former employee who's suing the company says he secretly recorded Campbell's VP and Chief Information Security Officer Martin Bally during what that worker describes as an hour-long tirade. We've got the recording, and we want to warn you here, it's pretty harsh. Listen.
We have shit for f***ing poor people. Who buys our shit?
Oh, whoa! I mean, to be fair, I do have to appreciate this guy's honesty. What he's saying is not wrong. That shit is for fucking poor people. And by the way, audience, me saying that, I'm not shitting on poor people. It's just really shit products. Because I can't shit on anybody in my audience. My brother provided me this can of Campbell's Soup as a prop for this video. Even my own brother buys Campbell's Soup. But honestly, after today, I don't think he's gonna buy any more. I think that was the last can in his fucking pantry. Anyways, I mean, thank you for the soup, by the way. I'm gonna do something very responsible with this soup. Goodbye, you fucking piece of dog shit. Woo! Woo!
So healthy. Now that I know what the f***
You know, it's really fucking telling that even the vice president of Campbell's doesn't even know what's actually inside the soup. Audience, do I really need to elaborate that these companies do not give a fuck about you and that they only care about profit? I don't think you guys understand how fucking crazy that is. The vice president doesn't know what's in the fucking soup. That should really concern you, the fact that it's in your pantry right now.
Even in a can of soup, I look at it, meat, bioengineered meat.
I don't know about you guys, but it really doesn't sound like this dude is joking. Yeah, Campbell's the company denied all the claims, but honestly, of course you're gonna deny the claims whenever you're investigating your own brand. And to be fair, the vice president never had to tell me that their chicken was bioengineered meat. I can just look at that shit and be able to tell that shit was straight out of Minecraft.
I don't want to eat a piece of chicken that came from a 3D printer.
This dude is low-key spitting right now. Listen, I always thought that Campbell's Soup was fucking disgusting. I never ate that shit and thought that it was appetizing. But now that I'm hearing that this shit came from a fucking 3D printer, honestly, I'm not surprised in the slightest. I feel so bad for any of you guys that actually likes Campbell's Soup and genuinely ate that shit on a day-to-day basis. If you guys really want to, there are tongue scrapers on Amazon right now. I think they still have a Black Friday sale. I would personally order one immediately as soon as you can. Scrape all of that dog shit off of your tongue.
In the lawsuit, the former employee also alleges Bally made racist remarks about Indian workers, calling them idiots.
Yeah, so in this video, there isn't actually any audio of the racist remarks that the lawsuit is referring to.
Ooh, yeah.
But basically, the vice president of Campbell's was saying that Indian co-workers are idiots and that they can't think for them fucking selves. But if I really had to put on my tinfoil hat and close my eyes and try to imagine how he sounded as he was saying those remarks, if it was anything as passionate as him talking shit about the soup, I imagine that was a very racist tangent. He must really not like fucking Indian people.
When he reported the tirade to company management, he was terminated in retaliation, allegedly, for
Wait. So the employee that recorded the vice president having this tangent on a live call, he got fired for bringing it up to the company's attention. Guys, what the fuck? You would think that the company would applaud him for doing such things like that. You know, shedding light on the fact that one of their highest executives is, you know, racist and talking shit about their own company. Nah, let's just fire the employee that's calling him out. And then, whenever the company finally gets caught with their pants down and the audio gets leaked, then the fucking vice president gets fired. It's just funny how that works, huh?
Campbell's has not confirmed the statements to NBC, but did say that if they were made, they do not reflect the company's values. NBC News also reached out to Valley, but haven't heard back.
Well, yeah, no shit that the vice president has nothing to say. He already said everything he had to say. The food is low-quality, bioengineered, 3D printed dog shit. I think that pretty much sums up all of Campbell's, in my opinion.
Let's bring in Camila Bernal. Camila, this is just what we played is just a little bit of this, right? There's more to these allegations?
There's many more of these allegations that I also read through the lawsuit, Hallie. And what this former employee says is that this all happened over a conversation about his salary. He says they sat down about a year ago to talk through all of these things. And that's when he began speaking badly about the company, saying things like this was processed food and saying this was for poor people, as you heard there on that recording. And like you mentioned, this goes on for a while. And I want you to listen to more of that conversation.
Everybody thinks our recipes are like crown jewels or not.
I'm sorry, but who the fuck is thinking that Campbell's soup is like crown jewels of ingredients? Never have I ever looked at or ate a Campbell's soup and thought, oh my goodness, this is good food for my soul. 5-year-old me thought it was dog shit, and 21-year-old me also thinks it's dog shit.
It's important, but no, it's the process. It's the process that makes the food. You know, the ingredients are in the back of the can.
Wow, holy shit, Vice President. The ingredients are on the back of the fucking can? Why is bro talking to the employee like he's fucking retarded? Imagine if the former employee is also Indian. That would be funny as fuck.
So not only does he talk about the food, but this lawsuit also alleges that this VP went on to talk about employees at the company, and the lawsuit alleges that they're racist comments. Take a listen to those comments.
They couldn't think for the dumb.
Oh, wow. I guess there is the audio for that, too. Fucking Indians don't know a fucking thing. They couldn't think for them fucking selves, these dumb fucks. Damn, dude, this guy is swearing more than me. This dude must be very passionate on the topic of Indian people. Listen, audience, I dated an Indian chick. They're not that fucking bad, bro. I would, definitely not be as passionate as this person here.
So clearly there was no filter during this conversation. The former employee also alleges that the executive admitted to going to the office high on edibles.
To be fair, if my life path ended me up as the vice president of fucking Campbell's, I think I would be eating edibles too. By the way, YouTube, I'm not encouraging anybody to eat edibles. I just wanted to clarify that. But come on, if I was the vice president of Campbell's, I think I would probably be high off my mind too. I would probably hate my fucking life.
I want to go back to what Campbell's is saying, because what they're saying is that they use 100% chicken. They say it's USDA approved. They go over the list and essentially say that all of this, that this current employee said was false. They also, I want to note, have this employee on leave while they investigate all of this. So he has not been fired yet, but he is on leave. And I want to read part of the statement that Campbell's put out where they say we are proud of the food that we make, the people who make it, and the high quality ingredients that we use. We know that millions of people use Campbell's products, and we are honored by the trust they put in us. The comments made about our food are completely inaccurate and absurd.
Yeah, sounds like a company that's trying to save their fucking asses. I don't care if they use real chicken or not. Campbell's is fucking disgusting. Well, audience, what do you think? Subscribe if you would like to see a follow-up to this situation. With that being said, I'll catch you guys later.